Hi guys, so this is a sponsored video today. I'm sponsoring this lipstick and foundation, and I'm just trying out to see how amazing it is. If you want to know how I did it, please stay tuned and watch and enjoy. Hi. So I'm reviewing some products I got from a PR. So I am trying foundation, lipstick, eyeshadow, and yeah. So the first thing I'm going to try is the illuminating lotion, and it's in Brilliance Translucide, and I'm just going to use that. Bliss Beauty by Amina. I'm going to use that on my neck because it's like a sheer glow, and I'm just going to blend that into my skin to give me a glow. So I'm applying some more because you can never have enough glow. You can use this on your leg, you can use this on your face, on your body when you're going out in the night and you just want to glow. So you can use this. You can use this on your face too. Yeah, can you see my skin? It's perfect. So I'm taking some more glue just because I want to use glue very well. It's really, it's really, see, can you see? It's really wonderful. So going into foundation, and I'm using, I had to wear this because I want to show. So I'm going into first things first, I'm going into my primer. And so for primer, I'm using this, and I'm using my Rimmel today because it's been so long. So I'm using this in my tear zone, my T-zone rather. T-zone. Okay, so I'm just taking a bit of that and I'm using my face. It smells so good. It's by Rimmel. So I'm going into the Professional by Benefit. Professional by Benefit. I'm just using that on my face as well. So I'm going to so let me see if this video is enough. For foundation, I'm using the same brand, and I'm using the HDF foundation. It is matte, and it is, I'm reading it, it was made in America. And yeah, let's see how it oxidizes in the body. So this shade is in Warm Yellow, and it's in Warm Yellow, and I'm just going to find out how nice it stays in the skin. I think it's Let's check it out. It's perfect. Okay. So still applying it. I love how it smells nice. It's can you say it's so good. I'll be trying it out and I'll be giving a review like after 8 hours how good it is. But I like how my neck is glowing, so I just wanted to show you guys how good that illuminating oil is. So I'm just applying the foundation bit by bit all over my face. It's full coverage, definitely full coverage, because all the places I put has covered. So just going to apply all that. I'm going to try it out with this spot here, because normally my foundation covers this spot without me having to do concealer. But can you see? It is amazing. I'm trying to do this spot. It covered the whole spot. It covered my spot, guys. Can you see? And it glows. There's no... It glows, guys. See? I am... Guys, can you see how full coverage it is? Like, let me reduce the light. Can you see? It is glowing. And I didn't apply the glue on my face, just on my, just the primer and it is so full coverage. It is so full coverage. Guys, excuse my mirror. So this shade was a bit darker than me, but I tried to make it work because I wanted to review just this foundation instead of mixing. But you can see how luminous the foundation is. It glows. It's great. It has like a gray undertone for this particular shade, and I have like an orange undertone, so you can see in the video what undertone it is. And the best thing about this is that it's a UAE brand, and I'll tag their handle in my bio, but it will also be in the video. But it's just that it is so matte and it is full coverage because all the spots on my forehead are covered, and I had to use little to no product. Look at the glow on my neck. So because the concealer was a bit darker, the foundation rather was a bit darker, I had to go with a lighter concealer just to balance it. I just thought that would work. And this concealer I used has a yellow undertone, and I just thought if I use the yellow undertone under the gray undertone, it would give me back my orange undertone. Said so many undertones. So now I blended this out and I started using a powder of my shade. I actually touched my shade and a lighter shade because I just wanted to get my perfect color back, and yeah, that was that. So yes, you can see my color is coming back a bit, so I just used these two shades to contour because I wasn't going to do a liquid contour today, and I breaking transmission, I had to take off my hair that was in my edge control and then contour my forehead because my forehead wasn't contoured there. Yeah, so now contouring and contouring with Ezekiel powder. This is a Nigerian product, so I'm just using that to sculpt my face. So on that to give myself some color because I was looking gray because of the undertone of the foundation. But I can tell you one thing, foundation is matte. So if you want a foundation in Dubai, I hear they ship worldwide, but if you want a foundation in Dubai, you can get this. So after doing that, I still went to my face and I just still dabbed with a lighter shade of powder, and I was blending it with also my color of powder. I was dabbing them like simultaneously and just using that to just give my face this balanced color because I didn't want my face to look different from my body. So now I'm going into the contour again, and I'm just doing that over and over and over again because yes, still on my face, just trying to give myself some color and just dabbing the powder and just setting and setting and setting and setting and setting and setting. Yeah. So after that, I went to my nose contour, or my highlighting powder actually, and I used the banana in Sasha Buttercup banana, and I just used that to snatch my nose. Using that all over my face because I want to give my face some color, and I use that also to sharpen my contour. And I left that to bake for a bit. I went to the bakery, then I still dip in my contour again. When I'm done this, I know that the next thing I'm going to do is my brows. Guys, I have a brow tutorial on my video. On my channel rather. You just need to scroll down and watch my brow tutorial. I tried something different from what I always try, because normally I always like have a certain shape I want to follow, but this time around I decided to try something different from like some brows I saw on Instagram, and yeah, it was okay. So now I'm just tracing my brow and tracing it, and I'm going to conceal. I used my concealer in Makeup Forever, and I just used that to shape in the arc because my main focus was the arc. Now I'm brushing with the spoolie, and I'm using the brow gel because the brow gel has a lot of product on the edge of on the mouth of the product. So I use the spoolie of my makeup stuff to just use that so that it's not so, the product I carry is not a lot because I don't want to really reduce the color of my brow. And yeah, I just touched the top a bit. I don't really touch the top of my brows. I just touched it a bit. So now I went to eyeshadow, and I used a brown shade as to set the concealer on my eyes first. Then I went in with yellow, and I was just... So now once you're applying it, you need to know you need to blend out the edges because you don't want your edges harsh. So after that, I still touch the yellow again. Then the next shade I am going into would be my pink, but I'm still blending into the brown because I don't want it like... So for here, I'm just putting some white in front of my at the top of my lid, and I'm just blending that into the brown and the yellow. Just blending that out because I didn't want like a shiny eyeshadow. I wanted something natural. So after that, I am going to go into another color, and that's the pink. Yes, see how pigmented this pink is. I was blending that, building it gradually. Now for here, I'm going into black, and I'm just using that to blend in the pink and the yellow, just to give it a bit of color. Not color, just to subtle the pink down, because the pink was a bit bright and I didn't want the bright eyes because I'm going to get the bright lips. So I just blended it out. Then after that, I'm going to go into brown, and I'm still going to use brown to just blend everything together because of the crease and everything. So now I'm using my mascara on my eyes, and I'm just going to put my lashes on. So now my lashes are on, and I'm just touching my face again with the contour, just to sharpen my face and deepen the contour color before I blend out all the powder. And I'm applying the contour on my Cupid bow. Now I'm blending out all the powder because it's baked enough, and I'm just blending that out. So that's blending it out slowly. So yeah, I'm just blending it out, not wiping my contour off because I want my contours to still be there. So now I'm spraying my face because I need to get rid of the cakiness. Now I'm applying color onto my under eye, and I'm using a blue color, and I'm just using that gently, using a flat brush just to apply it gently. Here I'm still applying the blue color because I want it to really pop, and I'm just applying. Then I touched a bit of yellow, then I went back in with the blue because I felt the yellow would make it a bit dull. So I feel like the blue gave me a highlighted vision. Then I used the Benefit mascara. I got that from Sephora Middle East. I used it to blend my lashes under, and I kept touching and blending because I wanted it to pop. So now I went to highlighter, and I just my setup is showing in my mirror. I'm using the balloon blower for my setup. That's where my phone is standing on. Oh my god, I told you guys I'll show you my setup of how I started, but yeah, that's it. So I'm using the highlighter on my cheek, and I'm just using that on my cheek. And then I went into the lipstick. The lipstick is so good. It's so red. It's so matte. It lasted for 8 hours. It didn't go off. I just used that to just blend my lips. See why I wanted a nude eyes, because my lips was going to pop a lot, and I didn't want to pop so much and be confusing people. So for the lips, I didn't draw any Cupid bow because I like to go round because I have full lips. So I like to go around and just blend it. So I was just blending and building it up. That's that. This is the finished look, guys. It's a beautiful look. If you want more tutorials like this, please comment below.